Hi Geminis, welcome to your January reading. Let's see what we have for my Geminis. First card out, Seven of Swords. Seems kind of spicy. Ooh, okay. 10 of Wands just fell out. I don't really do reversals, so. Okay, let's get one more. Oops. Interesting energy so far. 9 of Cups. Okay. You could be dealing with someone who's being a little stubborn. It's like they really want, it's like you're dealing with someone whose main concern is that they win, that they get what they want out of the situation. I don't know why I'm getting that from these 3 cards, but I would just be careful, in the sense that there are people around you, which, you know, this happens to Geminis because Geminis have really attractive energy. They tend to get what they want, mostly out of just delusional confidence, but it works for them, you know, and it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad trait. I think it's awesome and it's what people really love about Geminis, but you have to be careful because you need to keep your force field around you strong, because people they'll seep their energy through your cracks and they'll take, you know, because what happens with Geminis is you attract all of the abundance. So people, they want to kind of get into your energy and take some of it, use your magnet for their own purpose. Instead of collaborating with you and being okay, let's get together and let's attract something for both of us that's really good for both of us. No, there are people who, they don't have an interest in your well-being. They're only using your energy to get what they want. I think you're aware of this. 10 of Wands, it's something that it is weighing on you, weighing you down in some way. It could be this too, a side story is past occurrences that left a mark on you in a negative way. Those things that you're holding on to, that's what creates the cracks in your force field. It's what allows this negative energy to kind of engulf you sometimes. So a big message here is to kind of focus on what it is that has already occurred, that has hurt you or left you scarred or just kind of changed your perspective or kind of put your defenses up. It's time to let those things go, because if you don't, it's going to hold you back. But I don't see you letting, I do see you letting it go eventually with the 9 of Cups here. Because I do see you kind of standing your ground, and it's so funny because I'm talking about how Geminis attract all the abundance. Well, the 9 of Cups, that really signifies all the abundance that you have. So in this card and in this particular reading, it's you're sitting in front of it and you're kind of protecting it a little bit here. And with the arms crossed, it's you're not really budging. So what that tells me is you are aware of this. You do know that you have a knack to attract these certain types of people. You're aware of what it is that creates the cracks in your force field, but I do see you valuing your abundance so much that you're not gonna let this really get to you. But it still faces a problem in front of you in the sense that you need to really set some boundaries, excuse me, set some boundaries down with people and be firm. Let's see what else we get. I got a lot from just those 3 cards. Whoa, okay. Page of Wands. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's refreshing because you're going from this, which looks terrible, to this. It's you're leaving everything behind, you're keeping what matters, and you're focusing on that, and that's good. There's a passion that you're focused on, that you want to grow. And that's actually also adding to these types of people being attracted to you because they know it's going to grow and they want a piece of it. So be careful about that. I think you will be though. I think you're smart enough. You're also focused enough. I don't think you're going to let these people win, but just know they are trying to penetrate. Temperance, you're keeping your balance. Okay, yeah, that's good. It's like you've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You're staying balanced, you're staying grounded, but your 1 foot is in the water, which water always, to me, I mean, it represents a lot of things, but creativity is one. So whatever it is you're trying to make something out of, it's there. You definitely have it. And I think you're protecting it, you're nourishing it, you're trying to get all the pieces in order. And you can feel these people around you. They're like mosquitoes. You can hear them coming and you can kind of see them trying to get to you. But I think now is the time to really get your repellent like strong. So like, you know, it's like, what do I mean by that? Like strengthen your force field. It's just about releasing negative thoughts, negative patterns, negative routines. It's also about releasing habits that you know are not good for you, but you convince yourself that it's fine. You know what it is. When I say that, you know what it is. It's time to let it go, because it adds to this where it just diminishes your energy. Your energy has to be really strong and really vibrant for all of this to work out for you. So just keep that in mind. Knight of Wands, yeah, you're super determined. Yeah, I really, even with all of these little kind of sort of negative pieces trying to come through, the main message that I keep getting is you're not gonna let this shit bring you down. Like, you really want this to happen. So I think you're willing to do whatever it takes. Get a few more. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles, exactly, you're really focused. Something about this new year too, because I don't know if you guys feel it, but seriously, like once we shifted into 2024, it sounds cliche, but I just feel way different. Things are different. Things are shifting. This year, you really are going to be able to put in the work with more ease. And that's going to help you a lot. I think you could have felt blocked in some way, and that's getting removed, which is amazing, because it makes it so your creative flow comes super easy. And it doesn't take that much energy to get the work done now. Whereas before, getting it done, it was just like taking a lot out of you. But once you put some of these down, you'll feel so much lighter. There's some changes you need to make, and they seem big, but once you face them, they're not. It's like whatever it is, if you need to switch up your scenery, like quit a bad habit, get someone out of your life, like whatever it is, do it, because it's gonna be super worth it. It's gonna pay off. You can't even fathom what you could manifest. Ace of Cups, it's overflowing. There's the water again with the creativity. Okay, so your creative flow is huge right now, and I think it's going to continue throughout the year. And people, again, are going to be attracted to that. It's like moth to the flame. So keep your light bright, but keep it protected. Let's get one more. There it is. 5 of Swords. You're gonna have to let some people go. That's really what it is. It's what is. Let me rephrase that. It's what has to happen to make this happen. Okay, that's just like the facts. So it's gonna suck, but it's interesting because at the beginning of the reading, you start here. Someone's like trying to take from you and get out of there fast, right? But I feel like this is you. As we wrap up the reading, it's like you took those swords back and you sort of left some people here disappointed and sort of stranded. But the thing is, they put themselves in this position. So you've got to let these people go without guilt. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a person. It could be a situation, a job, a living situation, a habit, or whatever. I do think people are involved in some way, but I just think that the main advice here is you know what it is that has to go. So now is the time. And that's just it. So I'm going to leave it there, Geminis. I hope you have a great January.